these things are very short-lived, like much beauty in this world, and very soon they'll be like that. How many of you stop to look, to feel, to smell, to taste, to caress? You see, I noticed something the other day about me, and I was saying to you that I'm becoming more and more kind of like out of the kingdom of God. Some of you remember a year ago I was very much in the kingdom of God, reading, you know, Paramahansa Yogananda's Second Coming of Christ, and doing a lot more meditation and more involvement in nature, and feeling more still, and, you know, less judgmental and more compassionate and all sorts of things. But as I got more and more involved in YouTube again, that slipped away. And so on the route to the gym, there are cherry trees at some point, and I'd noticed the cherries coming on the trees, and I'm like, wow, you know, they're coming quickly, or they're growing quickly, and that. And I thought, well, you know, in a week or 10 days they'll be ready. Yesterday I looked at the cherry trees. I thought, oh, I'm gonna eat some cherries. I looked at the cherry trees and I couldn't find a single cherry on any of those trees. And there's about 5 trees. And I'm like, what on earth's gone on? Did they not have any fruit this year? And I'm kind of like, yes, they did, because I saw it, let's say 2 or 3 weeks ago. I looked on the ground and I saw all of the cherry pips where the cherries had fallen. And I went, wow, I missed it. How did I miss it? How I missed it, people, is because every day for the past 2 weeks, when I was walking to the gym, I had the camera in my face. And so I walked past all of these things, whereas under normal circumstances I'm looking and observing and sampling everything. But because I've been intent on making these videos, then I have let a certain portion of my life pass me by. And I stopped myself then, and I said that I would not allow that to happen again. And I'm not going to be giving all my time away as I'm walking up that nice pathway with all different sorts of foraging foods up there. I'm not going to be wasting my life. To what avail? And I'm always asking you, aren't I? To what avail? What am I deriving from it? What could I say that I'm getting from it? It is a form of distraction, and my life is passing me by. So, just coming out of the church, having had a wonderful meditation for a couple of hours, 1 hour closed meditation, 1 hour open-eyed meditation, and then I made the video. And then I come by this bush, and only a week ago it was in all its glory. Every one of its flowers were beautiful and vibrant like this. But just look what's happening, people. This is a stark reminder that life is short and life is passing us by. This is time. This is what's happening. This is what's happening to you. It's what's happening to your children. It's what's happening to your loved ones, your pets, or anything like that. Things are maturing. They are manifesting in all their beauty. And very often it's very, very short-lived. So we have to be awake. We have to always be on the watch. See, that's one of the things that it says in the Bible. Always be on the watch, because you never know when God is coming. God is here now. God is here and here potentially. All you have to do is have a relationship. And so how do you do that? You have to set aside the ego, because the ego would very often have us thinking in here. I'll be walking down this path, I'll be thinking about what I'm going to do now, where I'm going to go now, this, that and the other, and walk straight by these bushes. Had I been the average Joe, but of course I don't do that. I catch myself doing it from time to time. I stop myself, but invariably I'm always exceedingly observant, and I'm watching things grow on a regular basis. For instance, this is a beautiful tree. I watch this tree when it's barren, and then I watch it start to bloom, and I watch it in full bloom, and then I see the beautiful purple flowers on it, and now the flowers, they've gone over. You can see them all there now, they're all withered. And so again, if you see it and if you're with it and if you are living it, then you appreciate it and you accept that it's short-lived, and you go, I shared that with you. I shared that with you, God, with the cosmos, with the world. Other than you noticing all of a sudden that, the trees are dropping their leaves. Where's the summer gone? I didn't really even notice the spring arriving. I was too busy throughout the whole of the summer, and now all of a sudden it's the fall. Well, we have to make sure that we always stay on the watch, people. And we always keep our minds and hearts open, because the ego will close your mind down. The higher mind, the ego will close your heart down, and it will have you just being an automated drone. And that's the job of the ego, just to be an automated drone. And so we have to supersede the ego, and we have to take mastery over it and stop. Set the ego aside. Ego, go away. I'm not interested in your chatter. I'm not interested in your nonsense. I'm not interested in your fear. I'm not interested in your desires. Oh, for goodness sakes, can you just shut up about crisps or beer or chocolates or food or whatever? Just go away and let me be. And then you enter into the moment. So, for those of you that haven't seen before, I'm just going to show you a little bit up here. I mean, for English viewers, of course, this is an everyday sort of thing for those of you that live in villages, because they're everywhere. But not all my viewers are from the West. I have viewers in very, very obscure countries, and I'm sure you greatly appreciate our culture here, because it's very different, i.e. even from the Portuguese culture. The Portuguese have very, very different graveyards, and they build all of their marble houses. I forget what they're called. But there's a different feel, and they don't have beautiful green grass. They just have that white gravel, and you know, they're beautiful in their own right, but they're very different. And so this is what I've always loved about my country. And so, okay guys and gals, just remember, stay awake.